We turn the Wayback Machine now to 1979, the Stilwell Indians hosting the Fort Gibson Tigers. Here come the Indians, and here's the opening kickoff. Goes out of bounds, a 10-yard penalty. Fort Gibson takes over. An incomplete pass by Jerry Walker. A gain of 1 by Dale Harold. 3rd down and 9. Harold again, 2-yard gain, and the Tigers have to punt. It is a 30-yard punt, rolls out of bounds. Indians take over at their own 27-yard line. James Frazier on the carry. No gain. Frazier again. "42 yards, but there's a clipping penalty. 15 yards. Stilwell has the ball at the 44-yard line. 1st down and 10. Steve Spencer on the carry. 33 yards all the way down to the Fort Gibson 13-yard line. The give is to Frazier, gain of 1. Steve Spencer, 6 yards. 3rd down and 3, penalty against Fort Gibson. 1st and goal. James Frazier, no gain. James Frazier. Well, I guess that was a no gain. James Frazier, 1 yard, Stilwell Indian touchdown. 8 plays, 73 yards, drive for the Indians. Okay, that was James Frazier, a 2-yard touchdown run. The extra point by Frazier made it 7-0. Stilwell kicking off now. 7:42 to play here in the first quarter. Number 42. And I sadly have no idea who that is. Steve Keeling. An 83-yard kickoff return for the Fort Gibson Tigers. Extra point fails, and Stilwell leads 7-6. Fort Gibson kicking off. Kick is taken by number 47, Kevin Helm. He returns at 8 yards. Stilwell sets up shop at their own 43-yard line. Hand off to Steve Spencer. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Todd Ketcher, the quarterback, loses 5 yards on the play. Stilwell has it at their 30-yard line, 3rd down and 13. James Frazier picks up 3, 4th down. Indians will have to punt. Roughing the kicker is called on this play. It's an automatic 1st down for the Indians. They have it at their own 47-yard line, 1st down and 10. Handoff straight ahead to Danny Edwards for 5 yards. Into Tiger territory at the 48. Ketcher keeps on the option. Ahead for 14 yards and a 1st down at the Tiger 34-yard line. James Frazier carries for 3. 2nd and 7. Ketcher, no gain. 3rd down and 7. James Frazier fumbles the football. Stilwell recovers. They have it at the Tiger 28. Kevin Helm, 14 yards on the fake punt. There's a reverse. It was carried by Steve Spencer for 3 yards. James Frazier for 3 yards. 3rd down and 4 now. The give is to Steve Spencer. And there's a fumble on the play. Indians recover. They have it at the Fort Gibson 7. It's 4th down and 3. Danny Edwards carries for 5 yards. 1st down and goal. The give is to James Frazier. And second down and goal. The give is to Steve Spencer, 1 yard. Stilwell Indian touchdown. Makes it 13-6, and James Frazier's extra point makes it 14-6. Kickoff. This time an onside kick, so they don't run it back for a touchdown. Indians almost recover, but they can't quite get the ball. Pat Brown, the ball carrier here. He loses 2 yards. Quarterback, Jerry Walker, carrying. He fumbles the football, and the Indians recover. James Frazier falls on the fumble. An incomplete pass intended for Starr. That's the end of the first quarter. Penalty, motion, 5 yards against Stilwell. Now from the Fort Gibson 31, 2nd and 15. Todd Ketcher back to pass, incomplete. 3rd down and 15. Ketcher is sacked. He loses 9 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down and 24. Danny Edwards, incomplete pass on the 4th down. Fort Gibson takes over. Dale Harold carries ahead for 4, fumbles the football, but Fort Gibson recovers. Harold once again, this time no gain. This is a game from 1979 between Stilwell and Fort Gibson. We're in the second quarter, Stilwell leading 14-6. A pass now, Jerry Walker to Tom Wilson, complete for 8 yards. 1st down and 10 for Fort Gibson at the Stilwell 48. Incomplete pass by Walker. 2nd and 10. Again incomplete. 3rd down and 10 from the 48. Walker back to pass and broken up, and Fort Gibson has to punt. Mike Anderson will punt. It's a 27-yard punt. Fair catch called for by Kevin Helm. Indians take over at their own 27-yard line. Steve Spencer carries for 8 yards. 2nd down 2 at the Stilwell 30-yard line. James Frazier, no gain. 3rd down and 2 from the 32. Danny Edwards, a gain of 7. 1st down for the Indians at the 37. The pitch to Edwards. A gain of 16. Stilwell has it, the Fort Gibson 47. Steve Spencer carries ahead for 3 yards. 2nd down 7. James Frazier, a gain of 9. 2nd down and 6. Todd Ketcher loses 5 yards. There's a holding penalty called, minus 15. Ketcher now on 2nd and 25. And there's the holding call. Now Ketcher on 2nd and 25. Gains 13 yards. Clipping on this play. Penalty of 18 yards pushes it back to the Stilwell 45. 3rd down and 30. Ketcher's pass is incomplete. Or is intercepted. Returned 15 yards by Tom Wilson. Fort Gibson has it at their own 46-yard line. Jerry Walker, no gain. 2nd down and 10. Walker fumbles the football. Fort Gibson recovers. Gain of 1. 3rd down and 9. Jerry Walker now, looking for Tyrone Nero. He makes a good catch, a 16-yard gain. 1st down for the Tigers, trailing 14-6 here in the second quarter. Walker back to pass. Missing his receiver, incomplete. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left here before halftime. 2nd down and 10. At the Stilwell 35, the give is to Dale Harold, gain of 1, 3rd down and 9. from the 34. Incomplete pass. 4th down now. Tigers will punt. Goes out of the end zone. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. Indians take over at their 20-yard line with about 1 minute and 58 seconds left. Here in the first half, Indians leading 14-6. Give us to James Frazier, gain of 4. 2nd and 6 now, give us to Steve Spencer, a gain of 4. 3rd down and 2 from the 28. Todd Ketcher picks up 1 yard. 4th down and 1 from the 30. I have no idea what's going on now. We've jumped ahead. Okay, this is an incomplete pass. Stilwell went for it on the 4th down. We had a play missing from the film. This is a great catch by number 80, Mike Wilson, from Jerry Walker. Fort Gibson now has it to Stilwell 12. There's an incompletion. And now here's a Fort Gibson touchdown. That was on a 3rd down and 2 play. Jerry Walker to David Adkins, as the film is jumping all over the place now, and we actually missed 3 plays there. It is a touchdown, a 4-yard pass with 10 seconds left to play before halftime. The conversion was no good, and Fort Gibson trails 14-12. Indians running out the clock here. Catcher, 17 yards, and that's the end of one half of play. Stilwell leading 14-12. Hopefully the film won't cut out at the end of the second half like it did in the first. 1979, Stilwell, Fort Gibson. Fort Gibson kicking off. Stilwell's kick went out of bounds to start the game, and so does Fort Gibson's. Stilwell takes over at their 40. Catcher gained 3 yards. Steve Spencer picks up 7. Encroachment against Fort Gibson. 1st down and 5 now at the Fort Gibson 45. Steve Spencer carries for 4 yards. At the 41, Spencer for 5 yards. At the Fort Gibson 36, 1st down and 10. James Frazier, gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. Steve Spencer picks up 3. Encroachment against Fort Gibson. 3rd down and 1 now. Todd Ketcher, gain of 2. From the Fort Gibson 25, 1st down and 10. Steve Spencer, gain of 7. Encroachment again. The Indians now have the ball at the Fort Gibson 14. Give to Steve Spencer, a gain of 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 now. James Frazier carries for 3 yards down to the 7-yard line. 3rd down and 3. The give is to Steve Spencer, a gain of 5. 1st and goal now from the 2-yard line. Steve Spencer, 2 yards. Stilwell Indian touchdown. Extra point is good, and the Indians up their lead to 21-12. Indians attempt an onside kick, and it is recovered by the Indians. David Hall recovers the onside kick for Stilwell. Holding on this penalty, on this play. Stilwell has it at their 46, 1st down 15. The give is to Steve Spencer, a gain of 2. 2nd down 13. Spencer again for 6 yards this time. From the Fort Gibson 46, 3rd down and 7. Danny Edwards, a gain of 9 at the Fort Gibson 37, 1st down and 10. Todd Ketcher gains 2. Stilwell leading 21-12 here in the 3rd quarter. Second down and 8 now. James Frazier carries ahead for 2 yards, down to the 32-yard line of the Tigers. Third down and 6. Danny Edwards carries for 1 yard. Fourth down and 5. Edwards again. Needed 5. He got 6. First down for Stilwell at the 24. First down and 10. Catcher keeps for 2 yards. Catcher keeps for 4 yards. Third down and 4 now. Catcher carries again. Not this time. He loses 2 yards. Fourth down and 6 now. Catcher overthrows his receiver. And Fort Gibson takes over on downs. Jerry Walker carries for 7 yards. Walker passing now to David Adkins for 9 yards. First down and 10. Walker loses a yard on this play. Fort Gibson now has it at their 35-yard line, second down 11. Brian Dye, the ball carrier, picks up 10 yards, third down and 1 at the Fort Gibson 45. Tigers trailing the Indians 21-12 here in the third quarter. Walker fumbles, but Fort Gibson recovers. That's the end of the third quarter with the score Stilwell 21, Fort Gibson 12. Give is to Dale Harold, a gain of 2 to the Fort Gibson 47-yard line. Jerry Walker, the quarterback. He's not going to get anything on this one. No gain. Second down and 10 from the 47. And this pass is going to be intercepted by number 62, Paul Pinkerton. He returns it 12 yards to the Fort Gibson 40-yard line. First down and 10 for Stilwell. The give to James Frazier, a 5-yard gain. To the 35, second down and 5 now. Frazier once again. Gain of 6. From the Fort Gibson 29, first down and 10. Give to Danny Edwards, gain of 2. From the 27, second down and 8. James Frazier carries ahead for 2 yards. Third down and 6 from the 25. Catcher only manages 1 yard. Down to the 24-yard line, fourth down and 5. Catcher picks up 3, not enough for the first down. Fort Gibson takes over. Motion penalty on this play. Pushes the Tigers back. First down 15 now from their 16-yard line. 8 minutes, 23 seconds left to play in the football game. Walker is sacked, a loss of 7 yards. Second and 22. The give is to Brian Dye, no gain. At the Fort Gibson 9, third down and 22. Walker is intercepted by number 9, Duggar Hummingbird. He returns at 10 yards. However, there will be motion on this play. Pushes it back to the 28-yard line, first down and 15. Catcher carries for 1 yard. 5 minutes, 51 seconds left here in the ball game. Indians leading 21-12. Second down, 14. And Todd Catcher back to pass. He's going to be intercepted by Pat Brown. So Fort Gibson takes over at their 1-yard line. First down and 10, 5:43 left. Jerry Walker carries for 5. A gain of 7 on this play, carried by Dale Harold. Third down and 2, Harold carries again for 1 yard. On fourth down, Walker, they need 1, he gets 0, Stilwell takes over. At the 11-yard line, give to James Frazier, Stilwell Indian touchdown. 11-yard run, and the Indians lead 27-12. Frazier's kick is no good, and the Indians lead 27-12. Indians kicking off now. Fort Gibson will have it at their own 41-yard line, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Jerry Walker back to pass. And he is intercepted once again, this time by Kevin Helm. Returns it 8 yards to the Stilwell 46, first down and 10 for the Indians. Marlon Hogner, the ball carrier, no gain. Phil Frazier in at quarterback for Stilwell. Second down and 10, Phil Frazier. Fumbles, no gain. From the 46, third down and 10, the give is to Larry Gregory. 3 yards. From their own 49-yard line, fourth down and 7. Danny Edwards punting. It's a 27-yard punt. Fort Gibson takes over at their 24-yard line, first down and 10. There's a new quarterback in the game. Well, there will be. There is now. New quarterback in the game. Marvin Rockman. Gives to number 31, Bart McGrew, a gain of 5. Brian Dye carries for 4 yards. Makes it third down and 1. Bart McGrew again. Gets 2 yards, enough for the first down, but really doesn't matter at this point. That's the last play of the ball game. The final score, 1979, Stilwell Indians 27, and the Fort Gibson Tigers 12. And so long from the ballpark. I said, so long from the ballpark. Thank you.